How's it? Today is Saturday, August 20th, and I have a ton of shit to do. Um, I just was like freestyling it today. I knew that I needed to front squat yesterday. I didn't have time to front squat yesterday, so I just did not front squat. So I did that today. Last time I front squatted, I think on the Saturday. Actually, front squatted in general. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And I think what I was trying to do with the front squat was keep up with my back squat for the week. So 2 weeks ago I back squatted 125 on Tuesday, and this week I back squatted 135 on Tuesday. And that was my goal today. It was 135 for three triples. But as I was warming up, it became very evident very quickly that I was not going to be able to do 135 for triples today. And I take that as a mental win, or it's like, okay, like this is the my capabilities for today, and if I'm unable to do what I originally set out to do, it's probably better just to take a step back and not hurt myself like I always do. That's probably the worst case scenario. The second bad thing that could happen from me going too heavy is that I end up failing without getting hurt, but failing in itself is not desirable. So it was on this set where I was like, okay, there's no way I'm doing 135 because this 120 was so fucking hard. So I ended up just doing 130 for three threes, which moved pretty solid for me. So I'm generally pretty happy with how it went today, even though this was exceedingly difficult, and most of my third reps looked like that, if not worse. First rep for sure on most of these sets is good. First two reps, generally speaking, I think are good. And my upper back was not, you know, absolutely trashed. Just a little pained. That's me complaining. Here's my last set. So I think one thing that I can think about more in the future, if I watch this video back, which I should be doing, is to set my hips back first before I end up bending my knees. Like it happened on that last rep, but not on the first rep. The first rep I went with my knees first, which generally speaking I'm not flexible enough to do that, and it allows it, not allows it, leading with my hips back would allow me to keep my hips or my knees out or keep my hips tighter. So I think that that will be beneficial moving forward. After that, I knew I wanted to do my sumo deadlifts. Had no idea what rep scheme I was going to do or how heavy I was going to go. So I just was like, I know I'm going to at least do 140 as my weight, and then we'll figure out the reps from there. Ideally, I would have done 5.5s, but there's no way I had enough energy to do 5.5s. So essentially, I just did three threes at 140. They were a lot hingier than I would have liked them to be. Like I would like to be having my hips a little bit closer to the bar, and then pushing more with my legs, pushing more with my knees, essentially, like knee extension. But it's whatever. Any amount of pulling is better than no amount of pulling, I think, is the general consensus here. Yeah, not too bad. I had like zero motivation to lift today. I woke up and then I was like, alright, I'm going to the gym, I guess. Here we go. Yeah, after this I moved into bench press, which I think is more fun for me than deadlifting is. It's definitely a lot less useful, or has a lot less transfer over to the actual like weightlifting movements, but shoulder strength is important, and benching the way that I bench does help with a lot of that, or at least a little bit of that. And again, similar thing as with the bench, had no clue what I wanted to do, like what rep range I was going for, or what weight I was going for. I think 2 weeks ago, is that last time I lifted on Saturday? I know 2 weeks ago I front squatted on Friday. I'm not sure if I deadlifted or lifted at all on Saturday 2 weeks ago. But last time I benched, I did like 205, I think, for 3 sets of 5. And you know, I decided to do 225 today for however many, however many sets for how many reps, however many reps. That's similar to what I was doing for my setup for the sumo deadlift, and I landed on 3 threes. After the first set, I probably realized I probably could have done sets of 5 and still been completely fine. I had Keith the legend over here, co-owner of the gym, spotted me. This guy's a motherfucking strong guy, bro. He is so strong. I see him like casually back squatting like 405, and he's like what 70 years old, something like that. So I am very blessed to be in his presence, and it just kind of lend me some encouragement. He doesn't usually help me with technique or anything because I don't really ask him, but I'm sure he could if I asked. After that, I did my GHC hamstring curls and my back extensions, and then called it a day and moved on to the gym. Um, yeah, not too much else today. There's a lot of stuff going on today as far as like my lifting, but I was able to do it all and feel alright. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.